Unbelievable! That is a dream goal!
They found it! They finally found the goal they were looking for!
What a finish that is! Do not scratch your eyes! This is really happening!
Good evening, WPSL fans. You are tuning into a matchup between home side Penn Fusion and away side FC Monmouth. Kickoff will start at 7 p.m. Eastern here at Scott's Auto Field in Westchester. This is a match you don't want to miss. Good evening, fans of the Women's Premier Soccer League, to a Mid-Atlantic Conference Colonial Division match between home side Penn Fusion in white and away side FC Monmouth in navy. I'm Phil Boda, and with cameraman producer Nick Kraus. And today's game and frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free. Produced by Umbro and designed and worn by you. Penn Fusion Soccer Academy started their 2026 season with a 2-2 draw against the Delaware Ospreys this past Saturday. Today, they face FC Monmouth, who also drew their opening game 2-2 against Kensington SC last week, each team vying for all 3 points from the match today. Overall, Penn Fusion has had the better of FC Monmouth, coming out of victorious in both of their meetings in the 2025 season. We will see if Penn Fusion will continue their streak tonight, especially home here at Scott's Auto Field in Westchester. Now, Monmouth FC is a newer club to the WPSL. Only been in it for a few seasons. So they've yet to face the grueling task of some of these top-tier clubs like Penn Fusion, like Ukrainian Nationals, Love City, Real Central, lots of historic units. Now, if this is your first game, the Women's Premier Soccer League is a national semi-professional women's soccer league in the United States and Canada. It is the second level of women's soccer in the United States soccer pyramid. Penn Fusion WPSL currently plays with the Mid-Atlantic Conference in the Colonial Division and is a 6-time champion. They had a tumultuous 2025 season. They ended that one 5-5. So not at the top of the table by any means, but in 2024, they held the trophy for the conference. They can get back on the podium here today. We have Captain Sage Seltzer right here, number 11. She'll be leading her squad to hopefully a potential victory. We've got 90 minutes and maybe some extra to settle the sides. The opposing side captain for Monmouth is Elisa Garcia. She is number 9. You can see that neon armband. She's got Alexis Garcia, captain for that squad. Looks like the home side will have the ball first. We saw that on Saturday. They've went for this overloaded side off the kickoff, right? Pass it back, have a couple of runners on the leftward channel. See if you can pick them out with a lofted ball. It's good to see Lily Phillips back on the pitch. She's right there on the center circle with the orange cleats. The maestro of the midfield, maestra rather. It's a wicked curve of a pass. She'll try to advance the ball through some of those lines. We'll spy her out time and time again. There she is now. Gets turned around. We'll send back to Mara Fisher. She's the vice captain here today. The captain's linking up into pressure, however, and Monmouth will clear. Salah Kolith. She is the engine stat, if you will, plays pretty much every minute on the pitch. So there is unlimited subs in the WPSL, so you can rotate out. Not hockey style, you can't do rotations on the fly, but you can do it when the stoppage of play arises. Right now, Seltzer on the chase. An early cross to the back post. We'll find one. I believe that's Nina Cantor. Did not play on Saturday, but is ripe for the contest this evening. Here's Casey Foreman, the juggernaut. Puts it back, and that one deflected. Will it roll out for a corner or a throw? It will be a throw-in. Now we'll see Casey Foreman, number 25 in the leftward channel for Penn Fusion, making those runs time and time again. Not enough words in the dictionary to describe how indomitable she can be on that side. A lofted throw to the center box, but it's cleared by Monmouth. Let's see if they're kind of their first possession in earnest. They get a nice run down the channel, trying to pick out a partner. The jerseys in white do track back. That one deflected by Kolith. Here is Harkins. Tegan Harkins scored one goal on Saturday, though the team has a good chuckle about that, and it was potentially an own goal off a corner by the Ospreys, their opponents that day. But hey, a striker will take any goal put on their stat sheet, that's for sure. So Harkins with one so far on the season. Venema had the other, scored a header off of a corner kick as well. So set pieces have been a bright spot for Penn Fusion so far. Papinga, the one between the posts, starting out this half. Here's Bruce. Amber Baker now. Amber Baker, a stalwart defender, very difficult to get around. That pass slipped away from her. Harkins, the challenge. Seltzer, the chase. Monmouth. What can they do in possession? A couple of folks on the run. Still they maintain possession. The attacking third goes the away side. A nice turn, but defended even better from Fisher. She'll knock that one out for a throw. Now Monmouth in their 2-2 draw. It was 2 goals scored by the same person. And so that is Morgan Hupo. That will be somebody that Penn Fusion will have to keep their eye on if she ever gets the ball in this match. It's lethal in front of goal. It was almost a good spell of possession for Monmouth, working it back and then working it up, but they lose it in the midfield. Casey Foreman turning upfield and releasing Nina Cantor, maybe just too far ahead of her. That will roll out of bounds. Let's see how Monmouth work it out of the back. That's something Penn Fusion likes to do as well. Chain some passes in their defensive third and maybe find a slip ball through. Monmouth. There's that slip ball we were talking about, but for the opposition, on running is a Monmouth attacker. Offsides was she. Only just. It looked like they were going stride for stride. Amber Baker will get us started here. Kolith. To Bruce. Casey Foreman with some green. Gets that one nicked away for a throw. We'll stay with Penn Fusion for now. Harkins coming back. Looking to make a turn. Just runs out of real estate. That possession will be turned over. Cantor getting in front of that one, using some physicality. Some speed as well. Tries to cut it inside. And that's deflected for our first corner of the match. Now on Saturday, between the two squads, there was over 20 corners between the two. We'll see if we can beat that record on this fine Tuesday evening. Let's start here with one, and Lily Phillips over the ball. In swinger. That's a dangerous looking one. Knocks off the post. The rebound. Nobody there. Can they recycle it? Penn Fusion just can't track the ball in the air. Monmouth with an opportunity potentially to counterattack. Turning upfield is Monmouth. Around one defender. Foreman, a good challenge. Didn't get the ball, but denied the space. Here's Phillips. Cantor finds Lily Phillips in return. Trying to slip it on to Harkins. Just too close to her. That was Seltzer, the captain, on the opposite side of the pitch. Looking to clean up the mess, and it'll go out of bounds. Another bright spot for Penn Fusion has been their counterattack. They go quickly in possession. You'll see them chain passes from side to side and then up through. That's a shot from range. Nice block from the defense. Colonial tries to sneak it through, but it comes back. She's got that long distance shot stat as well. Went for an attempt there, and wide it goes. It's been all Penn Fusion so far in this first half. A couple of attempts on target, some good runs down the channel. Need to see how Monmouth responds. We know they've got goals in them. Scored 2 in their last game. The defense very strong for the Penn Fusion side, especially with the likes of Amber Baker. She retreats back to her starting position. Long range ball. Fisher missed the header. That will slip on through. Last touched off Monmouth. Penn Fusion with a fortunate break. Colith in a tight spot. Good turnaround. Needs to find a friend. And only finds the opposition. Goes charging through, however, and will win it back for her side. Lily Phillips now gets her head up immediately to pick out Cantor. Won't get there. Foreman, however, gives chase. Recycles it down the line. That was what we were talking about, how quickly Penn Fusion can turn up the field. This will roll out for our second corner of the match. Lily Phillips will stand over it again. Fusion going with the bunch. Now the separation. That near post again, this time out of bounds. Monmouth restart us now. They switch the pace of play. Only a few runners ahead. Tries to pick out the pass. That will roll neatly back to Popinga, the goalkeeper. Bruce now on it. Finds Foreman. McCluskey puts it mid. Harkins trying to turn, but has stood up. Good defense from the Monmouth back line. So again, when Monmouth, they have the ball, there's not many numbers ahead of them. So they really have to go for kind of these solo heroic plays. They turn that one in. Amber Baker just getting enough off that one to turn it away. Not out of the danger zone yet. Monmouth still with the ball. Working nicely, some good triangular passes. And that's a shot on. Right into the waiting arms. Popinga, she'll gather that up. Cantor had to get rid of that one quickly and will give it away. Seltzer try to force an error, and does. Lily Phillips now going the other way. The first touch, the second one let her down, however. The defense will nick that away. Bruce didn't start the first game, was subbed on, but then was making impact after impact, getting the nod to start today. Harkins pushes it wide. Seltzer, a step over or two. Cuts it in, goes for the shot. The curler batted down and easily claimed. A few shots for Penn Fusion. I'll mark it 3 for them so far. Once again, Monmouth trying to advance the ball, but nobody's home. Pinga switches it. Foreman a little stop and go move. She blows by 2 and feeds it. There's Harkins on the run. Told you, folks. Casey Foreman not to be underestimated on that wing. She gets the ball back now. Attempts the shot, a good step, a good challenge from the defense. That ball's still staying in. Will it spin out of bounds? Yes. We didn't talk about the formations the teams are running today. Penn Fusion will be rocking a 4-3-3. Monmouth will be doing the same. A nice lofted ball to Seltzer. Brings it down neatly. She's running right at her opposite number. She crosses it to the mid, and that one deflected away. Alexis Garcia will fling it forward. Attempting to find a friend, does not. Here's Fisher. To Coliff. Foreman once again the outlet. Cantor finds McCluskey in a pocket of space. Haven't called her name too much. Cantor goes for a shot. Was always rising. Now, Ava McCluskey, more of a defensive-minded midfielder. Whereas Lily Phillips then allows for some of that facilitation play. So she goes up. McCluskey can sit back, make sure there's no counterattack that may ensue. Monmouth on the ball. That's a risky pass. Not a lot of pace behind it. Monmouth attempting to clear. Lily Phillips is giving chase. She's not quick enough. Good tackle from Seltzer. Gets clipped a bit, but stands strong. We'll see some of those tackles from Seltzer. We'll do some defensive duties later in this match, I'm sure. It's a great ball forward from Foreman. Get to Harkins. She goes for a shot. That's a massive power behind it, but got fully under the ball and put it over. Monmouth. I want to see the creativity from them as they transition in the midfield. Too often we see just lofted balls over the top, given run and chase. Let's connect some passes. Let's try to shift the defense around. It's about moving the ball quickly. Not that quick. Your teammates can't handle it. Now counterattack. Alexis Garcia tries the feed. It's denied. Still with the ball. That looks like a good challenge, but got most of the player first. Chops down Garcia. Now we have our first free kick in a very dangerous area. I feel like from this distance, Garcia might just go for goal. The lights are on, even though the sun is shining. She's looking to put her name in lights for sure. Could be off the back of this free kick. She steps up, fires. Papinga! Diving effort. and will usher that wide. Miraculous kick from the captain of Monmouth. Even better stop. This will be the first corner for Monmouth. Let's see what their strategy is. They go for a bunch on the back post. A zone defense. We've seen that from Penn Fusion before. That can be pretty hectic in there. Way is called and Colif will oblige. Put back in the blender though. Rattling around in there. This could be dangerous. And offsides was Monmouth, but however, Papinga was there. Quick offer line. Swinging the ball from side to side is Penn Fusion, patient with it, waiting for the optimal pass. Condensing is Monmouth, however. Will break some of those passing lanes. Klosky trying to get on the end of that. Just lost track of it in the setting sun. Penn Fusion moving forward again. Misplaced pass. Unfortunately, a number of white jerseys swarm to it. There's Bruce. Defenses looked good from Monmouth. Great block shots, nice intervening challenges, getting in some of those passing lanes. It's the offense I need to see turning. Foreman. Moves by one. Cuts it back. Finds Cantor. She'll cross that in. Who's on the end of it? Sandwiched is Seltzer. That will roll out of bounds. Not before it was deflected. Here's corner number 3. Now, we've got a fairly large crowd that's shown up today. Scott's Auto Field in Westchester, supporting both sides. Monmouth's New Jersey's pretty hefty drive. The fans, they need to support their squad. There's Amber Baker barreling through, trying to find the ball. Foreman swing it back in, and that will be cleared. Now it's a foot race. Baker first to it. Leftward channel has been where most of the attack has started from for Penn Fusion. I think Monmouth is catching on to that as they snuff out another attempt. Now, our Penn Fusion Soccer Academy would like to thank some sponsors here. We've got Kinetic Sports Performance. Achieve your performance goals. Enhancing athletic performance while decreasing risk of injury. That's very important. One of my best friends is a doctor in athletic training. He gives me texts and articles all the time, especially when you're playing on turf, especially if you're, depending on your gender, things like that, all different components that affect your risk of injury. And of course, Scott's Auto Group. They're this field sponsor, and they sponsor the team as well. It makes sense. Our mission is to prioritize people over car dealers. Smooth sailing since 1984. It's not smooth sailing right now for Penn Fusion. They had lost the ball in the thick of things. Fortunate to get it back. Bruce eyeing up the field. Find McCluskey. And Harkins was deep. Receive that and tries to feed an on-running Cantor. Pass not accurate enough. That's a beautiful day for some soccer. We've been out here at Scott's Auto Field in a number of conditions. Storms, snow, rain, brutal heat. This is what soccer's all about, especially with the World Cup looming. Everybody's getting in the season. Baker to Bruce. I would like to see Fisher, number 26 in this near side for the fence, get involved, but Casey Foreman just too good, curls it. Very strong is she, and so make no mistake, that's why they go through that leftward side. But Mara Fisher, the vice captain, number 26, extremely good on the ball. Fancy footwork, wonderful control. And you need that as a defender. I know as a goalkeeper myself, when I have my defenders that have great footwork, I feel more confident back there. Get themselves out of danger if they need to. Cantor in some. Tries to cut it back, and it will get deflected. McCluskey to Lily Phillips. She turns it back to McCluskey. Those two working in tandem well. We talked about that defense closing all the windows and doors for Monmouth. Maybe a risky back pass. Go out of bounds. Seltzer. Cross from distance. Finds Cantor. Could have been a volley of epic proportions. Just mishandled. Baker with a snap header. Colif battling. We'll keep the ball for her side. Oh, that was a well-weighted ball. Just no runners on the end of it by Foreman. The last couple of minutes we've been seeing Lily Phillips has been shut down over there. They've brought a couple of numbers to make sure she doesn't get on the ball. Almost been person marked throughout this contest. Harkins mishandles that first pass and it pushes her wide. She'll get the cross in. That'll be gobbled up. That's a very quick ball out and puts her offensive player in an awkward spot. Fisher runs out of space though. As we mentioned previously, unlimited subs in the WPSL. We'll see our first duo of them for Monmouth. This is good. This is about getting these players as most exposure as you can, working on your chemistry with many different folks. It's all important as a professional player. You never know where you're going to be traded or what teammates you're going to have, where they come from. Bruce. Collapsing now is Monmouth. Can Fusion get out of this sticky situation? Fisher trying to help him. That ball just a touch ahead of Lily Phillips. And I'll let it roll. Monmouth working out of the back. Forced for an extended clearance. That's what we talk about, these kick and chase opportunities. Not always a low success rate, to say the least. Especially when you have some pace on those wing backs. McCluskey turns it to Baker. Encouraged to keep going. She'll find the pass up. Harkins tried to flick it to her captain. Misread the pass. Baker, another step. Turn Monmouth back. Monmouth looking to move numbers forward. Once again, just they're outnumbered when they go into that offensive third. Well, Nick, we've got a couple of games upcoming, especially from around the WPSL. June 6th, we have Love City FC versus Penn Fusion Soccer Academy. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's part of the Mid-Atlantic Conference Colonial Division. So definitely check that out. And there's a couple of other games for the Penn Fusion Academy. It's Tuesday the 17th versus Real Central, New Jersey, and Tuesday the 23rd versus Fever FC. Definitely mark your calendars for these Tuesday matches. They are wonderful. It's always a good break of the week to see some good soccer. And here we have corner number 4. And a slew of subs as well. We'll see who enters the fray this time around. Especially on a set piece, it can be tricky. Seeing Maya Bright sprinting to the center spot. Very quick is she. Corner lofted up nicely. Fighting through traffic was the goalkeeper. Wonderful spot. Deflected again. The defense closing down once more. Bruce. That's Cammie Mink, number 27, a fresh set of legs. Seltzer gets her pocket picked, and now it's a 2v2. Baker almost gets picked. Ball swung out wide for Monmouth. Could this be their opportunity? And back they go. Allows Penn to resettle. Nice lofted ball to that back post. You have Penn Fusion putting their bodies on the line, getting away in a nice turn. This is a Ava Rabitz, number 28 there. That's one thing when you do have a lot of substitutes coming at one time. Everybody needing to find their spots, find their markers. Can get a touch confusing, but that's all part of the experience for sure. Lily Phillips. Quickly over to Seltzer. She chases after it. In support is Mink. Oh, I knew she was going to go for the shot there. Just couldn't wrap it cleanly. That's an easy save. Baker settles it down and distributes. It's all about creating space with your passes. Bruce advancing the ball. Not settled as well as you'd like. Monmouth will recover. Maya Bright is aggressive. Will challenge any 50-50. She wants to be on the ball, wants to take on defenders. You see her doing it now. Monmouth seeing it again. There's only 2 players ahead of them. They need more numbers up. But it's hard when you've been pinned back this entire match. Spending a lot of your mental focus, your energy on defense, and then when you finally get the ball back, trying to sprint forward can be challenging. Pinga puts it in the middle. Colif. Seltzer. Right, those two, we'll see them make that combination play a number of times throughout this contest. Seltzer dancing on it. Left-footed cross. It's deflected, it takes the pace out, and cleared. Foreman, that first touch, let her down, unfortunately. Monmouth in possession. Nice move. Some wonderful footwork from these players. Here's Taylor Coulter. Tries to find Lily Phillips, but intercepted. Foreman with it now. She makes some magic. Tries to pick out the pass. Intercepted once more. Eventually, the defense will break. It's hard to sit in the box for 90 minutes. Mink looking for the overlapping run. Ooh, so close. Monmouth need to work it out of the back now. Moving the ball. Gotta be quicker than that. They switch the field. Good step there from Penn Fusion. No foul. Advantage is given. Monmouth continue forward. Tackles abound. Eventually, Fusion win it back. Foreman feeds it forward. Fortunately, finds the right player. Taylor Colter bodying some folks. Dumps into the turf. The ball rolls out of bounds once again. Monmouth working hard to get it back. Now they advance it forward once more. Only one person to feed it to. You can't find her. Billy Phillips attempts the turn. Ball slips away from her. Now I'm liking these jerseys from Monmouth. It's got the nice like fireworks splash on the back. And if you want to make your own jersey, you can do that. Heading over to umbroteam.com. A shot's tipped over. Call it. We know she likes those ones from range. Forces the keeper into action that time. But of course, Umbro. You can start designing your team kit for free. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Let's see if Penn Fusion can fabricate a goal on their 5th corner of the match. Another pair of substitutes for Monmouth. Lofted right into the mixer once again. The back post, but nobody answered the call. Foreman rises to the challenge. It's a fine contest. It's okay for some contact. This is a physical sport after all. I like to see the players battling for each and every 50-50. Once again to Foreman and Phillips. Switches the field to Mick. Goes around one defender, but uses her physicality nicely. Maya Bright picks up the pieces. It's plucked away again. Could have another shot from range. Ooh. Barely missing the upper 9. That's Taylor Colter with a shot. Told you, Maya Bright can be physical. Wants to get the ball back as best she can. That time gives up the foul. Mink on action. Win the ball back. Seltzer. To Mink. Back to Papinga we go. That's fine. Move the ball back to spread. You'll see how much space now is in the midfield for Bruce to work. Pushes that one on through to Foreman. Oh! She was looking for it. Just ran out of room. See what adjustments Monmouth makes during halftime. Another chase down the channel. Baker will shield this one out of bounds. Well done from her. But yeah, Monmouth, what adjustments will they make in the second half? Still some time to think about it, though. 10, maybe a little bit more remaining in this. Foreman charging on. Salzer with an acrobatic attempt. Can't come up with it. Challenged in the midfield. Penn Fusion gather it up. Bouncing off another tackle is Maya Bright. Now the temperature's turning up a bit. Sometimes it's good to have that enforcer type player on the field, as long as you don't get too out of line. Foreman contesting once more, but Monmouth come up with it. It's an opportunity for a long-ranged effort. That one looked good. That will bring applause from the Monmouth faithful who've traveled the distance here today. Besides the free kick, that's really their second closest attempt. Mink put under pressure. Tries to find a nice clean pass and denied. Colif slips between two. Well done. Maybe hanging on to it a little bit long. Denied some space by the runners. Mink, a nice pocket of green. Tries to control that one. No fall to Seltzer. She goes by the defense. Another cross into a dangerous area. Who's on the end of it? Colter. Another shot gone awry, but another good opportunity for Penn Fusion. Some more substitutes make their way as the minutes continue to dwindle in this first half. It's been a good contest thus far. Who will break the deadlock? That is the question. Still, the score remains 0-0. This could be an opportunity. Colif to Maya Bright. Just a speck away from her. You know she would have the turn if it was right on her foot. Garcia, fortunately, there to help move the ball along. Now Monmouth to move forward. Some good trickery. But can't get by Foreman, or yes, she does. Has a shot from distance. Some of that pace taken out of it. Pinga once again clean it up. Bruce finds a pocket of space for Mink to run. That's from Maya Bright. Doesn't find her just yet. Another tackle. It'll go out of bounds. Lily Phillips to Mink. Back to Phillips. It's clattered into. Ball plucked away. It's a fine shoulder to shoulder. Colif stampeding forward. Lays it off to Lily Phillips. Just two behind her. Now Monmouth with an opportunity to advance. Pass not quick enough. And back to Fusion it goes. Bank quickly to Seltzer. This could be a prime opportunity to Maya Bright at the top of the box. He fires, and it's a goal! Maya Bright unlocks the door and finds one to put her team ahead. The home side 1, Monmouth 0. Felt like it was only a matter of time before the defense would bend. Not totally broken, just find a pocket of opportunity and capitalizing. There's Maya Bright. She nets her first goal of the season. I'm sure there are many more in her future, especially with how aggressive she plays up top. Assist for Captain Seltzer's, of course. Now some defensive work for the Fusion to do, and do so well. Bruce didn't know which way to go. Fortunate for the team to come to her aid. Mink, Seltzer, another chase. She's got the turnaround. Could be 2 in quick succession. Goes for the shot. Goes for the goal. Captain saves Seltzer. Doubles the score. Sage, one of the fastest players for Penn Fusion. Showing some of that acceleration there. Turning the corner. Turning on the afterburners. And getting the goal. That's her first goal of the season. That's the thing with Penn Fusion, the goals. And you feel like anyone can score them. It's hard to find one singular player that you got to lock down. Monmouth. They need to find one now, the closing minutes of the half.
Yeah, Maya.
Bruce will clear. Seltzer looking. Penn Fusion coach calling for patience. He knows not much time left in this. Let's maintain possession. Make sure we don't give up anything silly. Monmouth, maybe it's their time to turn up some aggression. Beauty of a ball for Mink to go after. Defense in the heads-up play. We'll push it wide. Maya trying to do the give and go. Ball caught under her in that instance. Bruce moving forward. Finds Maya Bright. Monmouth once again struggling to go by this midfield line in a clean way. Chloe Phillips the feed. Good turn. Cross in. Nobody crashing the back post in this instance. And harmlessly out of bounds it goes. Looks like it will be last touched by a Monmouth player. And we've got another corner on our hands. This will be number 6. Now our referee for the day is Mr. Anthony. Hasn't had too much to worry about. I like it that way. It's been a clean game overall. Another corner launched in. Captain Garcia nods it away. Now Monmouth with a chance. Cut inside. Flick on. Goes one more. Pass not pinpoint enough. Baker running out of options there. Puts it out of bounds. Maybe one more opportunity for Monmouth. Coleth, good balance, good agility. Maya Bright is on, but will the ball stay in bounds? No. That was a good chance for them. And that'll be the final chance of this first half. We find ourselves with Penn Fusion 2, Monmouth 0. We'll see you in 15.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish. Flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Goal kick. Not great. Oh, that one could be a save of the month.
Okay, the ball does touch the defender, but it ends up going through. He has an opportunity here. He puts it just over. He hits the bar. The keeper, Chukla, gets the faintest of touches on it to tip it onto the crossbar.
There, now Castro, Warriors, trying to have a crucial first touch shot, and that's a big time save. They're off the on Ortiz Ruiz. second really good save this first half.
Danger now, Juan Barrientos with space to shoot. Barrientos fires, and I think Nikčević clipped that into the crossbar. What an effort from Barrientos, but arguably an even better save.
Mijares steps up, and it's saved! What a great stretch by the goalkeeper to get down and save that right out of the corner.
Pull it outside for Barone. Giuseppe Barone on his right foot to finish it. Oh, just wide. What a save from Mo Sisi.
Lionel will get there, he's onside, takes a touch, left foot, couldn't make the goalkeeper. McGregor shot, goalkeeper with a double save. Brendan Werner there with an excellent double save.
Ball is taken away, but a shot is in, and it's a beautiful save.
Down this right-hand side into a ton of space on his left foot, has a hit, tries to wrap it. What a save by the Alliance goalkeeper, able to keep that one out. Another great hit from Billy. Denied his second goal of this match by Dubrovic.
Welcome back, WPSL fans, to the second half of Penn Fusion SA versus FC Monmouth. Penn Fusion fully in control of this contest, up 2-0 going into this next 45. Monmouth had some good defensive opportunities, just going forward. We're lacking some creativity. Let's see how they make some adjustments in the second half. Right now, still on the defensive back foot, pinned in. McCluskey lays it off. Lily Phillips couldn't reach it. It'll be cleared out of bounds. Starting off pretty fiery in this second half. Immediately going for goal. Penn Fusion wants more. Foreman stopped up on the line. That one roll out of bounds again. Have some substitutes for the Fusion. That is Nina Cantor working against the defenders. Trying to do some triangular passing here to get it by some bodies. Challenging now. Nina inside. Around one, around two. Almost attempted the shot. We'll lay it off instead. Fisher weaves into the box. We'll lose it in the end. Fusion maintain possession. Fisher with the throw. Lily Phillips was trying to turn it inside. Could not. We have a new goalkeeper now for Penn Fusion. That's Bowden. See how she fares in this second half. Papinga did a great job keeping a clean sheet. Now Bowden has got to finish the job. Here's McCluskey. Casey Foreman. Puts it to Cantor. Back to Foreman. Could have an opportunity here. Tries to cut it around. Cuts it inside. Nice effort from the goalkeeper of Monmouth. This is Nellie Bianchi-Nigel. Wouldn't you know, folks, it's our 7th corner for Penn Fusion. They haven't scored off of one yet. This might be the opportunity. Lily Phillips puts it in. There's Bianchi-Nagel pushing it away. Not far enough. Potential for a handball. Waved off. Phillips lays that off for Cantor. Swings that one in. Another handball waved. I'm okay with that. If you're turning around, you're like your arm is awry and it hits it, how is that a handball? I don't know. Seltzer cuts it back. Finds Fisher. That's a hefty cross. I believe that will go out for a goal kick. This one just got away from Fisher there. That's all right. You applaud the attempt. Monmouth can't get it by the first line of defense. Cantor forces the clearance. They'll put it back in play quickly. Cutting inside. There's McCluskey. Lays it off for Colith. Finds Fisher. Goal scorer Sage plucked away. And another corner now. Make it 8. McCluskey will step to this one. We'll see what she brings. Colith is on the back post, had her hand raised for it. Didn't reach her. Got to the Monmouth defense instead. There will be a foul called. Oh, okay, free kick here. I didn't see much in that myself, but maybe that was an actual handball this time. Yeah, if you use it to kind of control it to yourself, then I'll give it a call. Referee Anthony giving the rightful 10 paces, pushes the wall back. We have Lily Phillips as well as Sage Seltzer standing over this one. Sage Phillips curls it into the upper 9. Miraculous shot. Lily Phillips, the goal. Set pieces have been the bright spot for Penn Fusion. Scored on 2 corners on Saturday. Now get a free kick goal this time around. We told you Lily Phillips has a magical foot. Gets into the back of the net in this instance. How do Monmouth respond? We know they can score. We need to find an opportunity here. Bruce will deny that opportunity and win the ball back. Baker and Bruce in that back line have been unyielding, working well in tandem to connect some passes and create some space. Here's Baker. Phillips with a one-time. Fisher keeps her head up. Tries to find Harkins, who's back on the pitch for the start of the second half. I like the way Harkins plays. Is always looking for those runs. Trying to find the back shoulder of these defenders, keep them guessing which way the ball is going to go. Monmouth want the ball to go forward now and hopefully into the back of the net. That's a fine ball. Opportunity now. Bowden goes off her line. Good challenge. Wide frame there. Snags the ball out of the air. Cantor. Harkins. Put it in between two. We'll give up the ball. Now Monmouth with an opportunity to turn. Good Cruyff. Sends that partner on the chase, and the 23s will battle, and Bruce will win. Bruce saw the idea to go down the line. Pass got away from her now. Monmouth, another chance. Turning into the box is Monmouth. Like the pass back for another cross. Diving effort from Bowden. Pushes it, but only just. Monmouth with some steam now. Oh, distant shots. This one right at Bowden. She'll block it up. There's the life from Monmouth. Good succession, good sequence of opportunities for him. Lily dodging danger. Puts Harkin in a good position. Polith runs by 2, runs by 3. Finds Harkins. Seltzer, we know she'll go for an early cross. Unless she can dribble by a defender, which she does. And now the shots. That left foot was a whizzing. And so did the ball. Now we've got that little red Umbro icon there in the top corner. And of course, Game and Frame is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kits for free, especially with the summer season. A lot of summer leagues happening. Make sure you have the coolest jerseys out there on the pitch. So designed by Umbro, or produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you, of course. Monmouth with some fresh kits. Need a fresh set of goals. Some lunging challenges from the Fusion defense. It's a good halftime speech for Monmouth. Was offsides. But you like it. Lou Santana, the head coach for the Monmouth squad. Some wise words. That halftime portion. They changed up some tactics. Got some more looks at the goal. It's an offside. It's not a goal kick, so we got to advance the ball just a bit forward. We'll do just that. Looks like the ball was rolling to start. Players hasty to get this one moving again. And there we go. Dangerous pass. Thought Monmouth won that one, but we'll go the other way. Fusky turns it, sends it over to Bruce. Finds Foreman. Harkins was looking for Lilly. Recovers the ball. Cantor. Oh, I thought was going to go for the curler there. Had an inch of room, but thought against it. Monmouth now in possession.
Okay, good.
Monmouth maybe had an opportunity to swing it. Instead, launched the ball forward. That's some of the differences we see from goalkeepers, right? Do you just clear the lines? You're a little bit nervous, or do you try to use your defenders? We talked about that good footwork. Harkins slice that one out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. So when you have confidence and trust in your defenders, and they give you the space as a goalkeeper, you feel okay with handling them the ball and maybe a tight situation. They can move it up the field. Another lofted effort. Can Monmouth bring it down? They can for now. Good on them. Gotta find a friend though, however, and they do. Great ball in. It's not enough green to work with, but it will deflect for a corner. This could be a prime opportunity. Haven't seen many set pieces. On my count, this is only the second corner for the away side. We'll see what the strategy is for Monmouth. Got a number of players on that back post, and here's the ball. Fling to that center spot. The header is beautiful. Oh. So you could have just redirected it on frame. You feel like that was heading into the upper nine. Just goes a little bit wide. That was a good attempt from the Monmouth squad. That was number 13, Morgan Cupo, who has 2 goals on the season so far and was about to make it 3. Rare mistake from Casey Foreman. Loses the ball in an awkward spot, but Baker's there. Fortunate to help her out. Lilly quick on the turn and on running. Harkins tracking the ball down. We'll track it all the way back to the keeper. Good mistake. Puts it back to Cantor. An easy goal for Penn Fusion. The hustle play pays dividends. As number 10, Nina Cantor, first appearance, first goal of the season, assisted, of course, by Harkins. She's now got 1 goal, 1 assist in this campaign. Goalless thwarts the danger once more, and on running are the Fusion. Lily Phillips, very dangerous in that center circle. Seems to magically find her teammates. Some great passes. Cantor. To Harkins. Fearless as she wanted to cut it inside, and that one stopped up. Now Penn Fusion on defense. It's a good body from Baker to deny the angle, but it'll be a free kick. It looks like that time a handball. Baker extending maybe too much on that. We saw a good free kick in the first half from Alexis Garcia from Monmouth. She is currently not on the field. So let's see who steps up to the plate. The ball in position by Bowman, but so many of the runners on that left-hand side. I feel like, do they go for goal? Yes! And over the bar, it flies. Now, Penn Fusion would like to thank a couple of sponsors, first and foremost being Kinetic Sports Performance. Achieve your performance goals, enhancing athletic performance while decreasing risk of injury. It's always incredibly important for these players. Keep those injuries to a minimum. And then Scott Auto Group. Our mission is to prioritize people over car dealers, smooth sailing since 1984. Monmouth have a shot from range. Smothered nicely by Bowden. He's had to come up with a couple of stops in this second half. Confusion, trying to work out of danger. Forces the turnover. Monmouth, good chop back. Bruce is there with a nice poking lunge. And it'll be a corner for the away side. Make it 3 for them. Another zone defense for Penn Fusion. It's a wonderful kick. A couple players rise. Some attempt the volley. Still remains with the team in blue. Curling effort. Ooh, a flick towards goal. And a flick over the bar. It does give the Monmouth faithful something to cheer about. Seeing their team have some cracks at goal. Right back into the action. Our Monmouth try to feed on Kupo. Just a bit ahead of her. Bowden. Something I was eyeing from game one is her long-range distribution. Needs a touch of work. Oftentimes it's been a turnover. In those situations, you can't have that. Got to be able to work it out of the back. Substitution now for the away team. Looks like Alexis Garcia will enter the match. Penn Fusion do have a couple other events they would like you to know about. They're running some Penn Fusion camps starting June 15th, so make sure you go on to their website. See all the different camps that you might be right here at the Scotts Auto Field. World Cup also kicks off in about 9 days. I know I'm looking forward to U.S. versus Paraguay on the 12th. So if you want to find a watch party, we will be hosting one. Oh, almost a worldie of a shot from Monmouth. Now Penn Fusion in a speck of danger. You have to find the release valve. Lily can't make the move. Monmouth, another opportunity, rising. Kupo with a volley to herself. On running is Monmouth, another shot! And groans from the audience one more time as the ball does not find the back of the net. But as I was saying, hosting the World Cup viewing party on June 19th at DeLacy Soccer Park. There's going to be food trucks, a TV truck, pickup soccer, cornhole tournament, raffles, prizes. Go to pennfusion.org/World Cup for more. Casey Foreman, a great move. An even better ball for Sage Seltzer. Cantor curls one. Too high for Harkins to reach. Great movement from Penn Fusion. Pressure is mounting, however. They force a turnover and get back with the ball. Baker almost loses it, doing everything, desperately flails at it. Very close for Baker, but wipes the sweat from her brows. Her team moves on forward. Cantor again, cutting inside. Harkins in the middle. Fisher with tons of space. The back post. Cantor could have the turn. Great defense from Monmouth, and Cantor may have reached too far. Holding on that hamstring. Hope she's okay. Might need some kinetic sports performance. Casey on defense again.
That was you, Maya.
4 substitutes will be called off the pitch. That's Foreman, Harkins, Phillips, and Seltzer. Take a seat on the bench. 4 fresh new players here for Penn Fusion. Cami Mink now on defense. The multicolored cleats immediately put to work. Fighting, battling it out. Baker will be the outlet. Bruce to keep moving the ball. This is where Penn Fusion can be dangerous. Here's Taylor Colter. Fisher calmly done. We mentioned the first half. Her footwork skills. Looking for Maya Bright. Doesn't reach her. Now a few members charging forward for the away team. Pass accuracy's not good enough. Monmouth, another opportunity. Weaving the ball forward and a good step from Bruce to clear the danger. So let's see what other substitute. Maya Bright, number 29, is there. Then Amaya Hill, number 28. And Taylor Coulter. And then Cami Mink. Those are the 4 have entered the fray. Let's see how they do. Garcia, one-time layoff. Turnaround shots! Another attempt. Well worked, but well wide. Shots have been in a tidal wave form for Monmouth. The folks from the shore looking to make a splash. Here we go, Mink. Cantor wants the one-on-one. Finds the curler and finds the back of the net! Craziness from Cantor. She gets 2. Wow. Even the crowd was saying it behind me. Wondrous goal. Great curvature from Cantor. It has been all Penn Fusion here at home. They have given their crowd, their home faithful, something to cheer for, and they have been stunned with some magical goals. Maya Bright will pick up the pieces. Laid off to Hill. She'll have an effort from range. Man, when you have a forward like Maya Bright, like Harkins, they just run after the ball. They hustle for those 15, 20 minutes. They are on the field. That is a wondrous sight to behold. You win possession more often than not on the back of those hustle plays. Mink goes all the way back and allows her team to reset. Coleth, the turn. Cantor's in a huge pass of space. Pass does not reach her, however. Here's Hill. Great set of moves from this player. She has an eye for goal. Marches through a couple was Hill. Eventually the opportunity denied. Monmouth still searching for their first. Couple of good opportunities in this second half. Forced some saves out of Bowden. Some shots that rattled off the post. Those don't matter. You need the one in the back of the net. Maya Bright gets stamped on. A little flat tire on that boot. Colton. Nice footwork from her, too. Hill, give and go to herself. We all stampeding forward once again. Goes for the cross. Snatched out of the air promptly from Nelly. She launches that one up the field. Baker, maybe a push in the back, but advantage will be played. Monmouth with an opportunity. An opportunity no longer. Mink with it now. Cantor doing well to keep it in play. However, Mink can't hold on to it. A good turn from Kuppel. Baker, an even better step. Very difficult to get around this player. Maya was pointing to the spot. Knows she can win any foot race out here. But a better angle from the defense. Kick it out of bounds. Cantor, some great moves. Looking for the hat trick, is she? Mink to lay it off. Working around. An attempt to the other side. We poked away. Maya stepping on that challenge this time. Turns it around. So I love that. That was great soccer. Some good physical work from both of those players. Baker able to track that one in the lights. Fisher, surprising. I didn't know if she could get there. She did. Keeps it in play. Coleth been on the pitch the entire time. We told you at the beginning she's got that engine stat. She'll be working that midfield for the whole 90. This could be a dangerous Monmouth on the attack. Good step from Monmouth, but can fully complete the challenge. Now to bounds it goes again. This will give an opportunity for the Monmouth side to make some substitutions. And for us to make some announcements, June 6th, we have Love City FC versus Penn Fusion Soccer Academy. That's at 6 p.m. Of course, it's part of the WPSL Mid-Atlantic Conference Colonial Division. June 17th, they play Real Central, New Jersey. And on the 23rd, they play Fever FC. So mark your calendars for every Tuesday for this month, basically. They've got game after game after game. Of course, it will be in frame. So like, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you catch all the action from all the leagues we cover. Support the grassroots soccer scene here in North America. Coleth advancing up the pitch. Looking for some friends. Finds Colton. Passes it over to Cantor. Coulter was holding her run, held it nicely. Push it out to Minks. Mink. Cantor shot from distance before. That one was more of a cross. A little off the mark. Monmouth. Another set of substitutes come and go. See if this is the X factor they need. About 12 minutes, maybe a little extra remaining in this. Ball pinging around the pitch. Everybody vying for it. Penn Fusion will come up with it, but not for long. Monmouth, another opportunity to turn and run. Shot could be on. When deflection takes all the pace out of it. Easy one for Bowden to claim. Fusky. Cantor. Bruce, maybe too much time on it. She'll give up possession. Monmouth with the throw. Turning inside is Monmouth. Great challenge from Bruce. Wonderful tackle from her. Will cost them a corner. I think they'll be okay with that. This will be the fourth corner for Monmouth. Will this one be the golden opportunity? Kick. It's a good one. Back post crashes. Another prime header. And over the bar once more. Set pieces, they've looked good for Monmouth. Just can't redirect the header onto goal. McCluskey. Slips on the ball there. Gabby Miller has an opportunity. It will be offsides. Had to hold the run a touch longer. In this instance, no. And the flag will come to the aid of the defense of the Fusion. Baker put in a really tough spot. Finds Minx a clear patch of grass. She's got plenty of runners ahead. A 1-2 pass to unlock Cantor and set Maya Bright free. Fortunate to keep possession here of the Fusion. Cantor might have another go, but it will be McCluskey this time with the curler and over the bar. McCluskey to pin him back. Maya, will fight for every 50-50. Good tackle from McCluskey and a wonderful challenge in that center circle. It's one-time passes, almost working to perfection for the Fusion. How did Monmouth respond? Turn it over. Bruce.
Yeah, dribble around her.
Baker to Fisher. That will deflect back to Nelly. She'll scoop it up and launch it on forward. Baker, some great defending, using all of her body to get the ball back. Well done. Bolith send Maya Bright on running and forces the defense to clear the lines. Looping cross that back post. Falls neatly to Cantor. She'll have another curling opportunity. Maya Bright, though, on the end of it. Couldn't redirect it past Nelly. Garcia. Another hand waved off. That one potentially could be called, used for control, I would say. Baker, another defensive header. Monmouth. Time working against him. Fusion working against him. That'll be a tug on the jersey of Colith, and a free kick will be called. You feel like there's one more goal left in it. Could be for the Fusion, could be for Monmouth. They've been knocking on the door all second half. It's been better from them. Maya Bright will deflect that off the defender for a corner intelligently done. That will be number 9 for them. Looks like Hill will be the one to take it. Lofts that one up. Plenty of people ready to reach for it. Nelly misjudged it. So was the kick from the Fusion. Another one over the bar. Coulter. Lays it off for Mink. Good one-touch passing from the Fusion. Maya wiggles free and has a shot and has a goal! Maya Bright, electric! There was threading the needle on that shot. A turn and a whip into the side of the net. Nothing Nelly could do in the goal. That is 2 now for Maya Bright. Brace for her. Brace for Nina Cantor. I knew there was one more goal in it. Will there be another? Mink doing well. Reinforcements arrive for Monmouth, however. Oh, almost reaching Gabby Miller, but Kolth is there. Can't find the outlet pass, however. Garcia with the shots. That one will slide home. The captain, Alexis Garcia, the goal. Applause from the crowd. I think they saw the writing on the wall, but just to see their team score 1 is well worth the drive. That was a nice shot on the top of the 18. Klosky, an errant pass, allows Monmouth to stream forward. Goal scorer, Garcia. Monmouth, potential, another opportunity will go awry. Klosky. Almost found Maya Bright. I'll call Nelly into action. She'll shepherd it back to the Bucks. Give Monmouth potentially one more go. Got about 2 minutes and some change. Nice spin from Gabby Miller. Threaded pass. Not a threaded shot. That one out of bounds. Bowden will surely take her time getting this one restarted. Penn Fusion, 6-time conference champion, showing exactly why. A deluge of goals in the match tonight. There may be another. Look how many members in white are here. Oh, the pass intercepted once more. Monmouth working it around. Now transition into the chain. Centrally it goes to Gabby Miller. Another set of footwork. Dancing on the ball. Dancing into danger too as the jerseys collapse around her. A little too hot for Mink to one-time that. Monmouth will go again. Great turn in very tight corridors to the away side. Half-hearted cross, easily cleared. And that will be the final play of this contest. Your final score will be Penn Fusion 6, FC Monmouth 1. We thank you all very much for your participation for this grassroots soccer game of the WPSL. Stay tuned for a special interview.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobacs, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together. I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not gonna stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Goal kick. Not great. Oh, that one could be a save of the month.
Okay, the ball does touch the defender, but it ends up going through. He has an opportunity here. He puts it just over. He hits the bar. The keeper, Chukla, gets the faintest of touches on it to tip it onto the crossbar.
There, now Castro, Warriors, trying to have a crucial first touch shot, and that's a big time save. They're off the arm Ortiz Ruiz. Second really good save this first half. Danger now, Juan Barrientos with space to shoot. Barrientos fires, and I think Nikčević clipped that into the crossbar. What an effort from Barrientos, but arguably an even better save.
Mijares steps up, and it's saved! What a great stretch by the goalkeeper to get down and save that right out of the corner.
Pull it outside for Barone. Giuseppe Barone on his right foot to finish it. Oh, just wide. What a save from Mo Sisi.
Leonel will get there, he's onside, takes a touch, left foot, couldn't make the goalkeeper. McGregor shot, goalkeeper with a double save. Brendan Werner there with an excellent double save.
Ball is taken away, but a shot is in, and it's a beautiful save. Down this right-hand side into a ton of space on his left foot as a hit. Tries to wrap it. What a save by the Alliance goalkeeper. Able to keep that one out. Another great hit from Billy. Denied his second goal of this match by Dubrovic.
Welcome in, Game and Framers. It's Phil Boda, and I'm here with Maya the Brace Bright, who scored 2 goals in this game, and we're going to talk about them. You had one in the first half off an assist from Sage Seltzer, right? And you scored it from the top of the box. So I want to talk about the second goal. You threaded the needle. Walk us through that shot.
So basically, Nina gave me like a really good ball. I opened up, and I was able to get it to my left foot, cross it back to my left foot, and then finish opposite corner. That's just what I've been working in the offseason, so it was good to finally see it in real time. So, yeah.
Practice certainly makes perfect. And Maya, when I'm on stream, I always talk about how aggressive you are. You're always chasing every 50-50. Is that just something you grew up with? You had to be coached with that? Talk to me.
I mean, like, when I see ball, like, I want to get ball because nobody wants to be playing defense for a whole game. So as I try my best to just get the ball back as quick as possible, because the whole point is to get the ball in the back of the net. So the quicker we get the ball back and we can score, the more points we can get on the board. So that's my whole mindset. Yeah.
That's a great motto to have. These two strikers, Harkins and Bright, doing everything they can to work the ball back for their team. Now, Maya, while we've got you on the cast, who do you want to shout out?
Just my family. I love you guys, and my friends and everybody who supported me. I love you guys so much.
All right, Maya, congratulations on the win, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you.
No.